Tonight, a site of flood recovery we have never seen. 5 years after the devastating storms in northern Colorado, wildlife officers look underwater for signs of lingering trouble. They're trying to learn if trout have suffered contamination or disease.
The job was cold, wet, and energizing. Stan Bush and photojournalist Mark Nitro are covering a site of Colorado you've probably never seen.
This pristine stretch of the Big Thompson River is a fly fisherman's dream. Its rippling waters home to brown and rainbow trout that has captivated anglers and cradled the species for generations.
The main power cord stretches all the way downriver to 4 electrodes.
Jake Ruthven is an aquatic biologist with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. He says trout here survived the devastating 2013 floods through Big Thompson Canyon that destroyed the roadway. But the recovery was a new disaster for the fish. This was really the disaster after the disaster.
Right. The water itself didn't necessarily do much, but rather just the human influence of getting people up 34. Right there, Jason, on your trode, on your trode.
Ruthven and his team are electrifying portions of the river using poles that are essentially oversized cattle prods.
You get it? There, no, he's right there on your electrode.
The current in the water stuns the fish. They tense up and are swept into a net. Moments later, the fish are back to normal, completely unharmed. The goal is to bring out at least 80% of the fish on any given length of the river.
Big one, big one.
Fishing this way catches a lot, but it's far from easy work. Game managers can only do it when the rivers are at their lowest flows of the year. And even then, the currents are powerful, and the fish can be nearly invisible, blending into the rocks underwater.
How do you get such a good eye for this?
Well, when you spend day after day after day on the river, I guess it's just acquired.
The survey here is trying to understand how healthy the fish are and also how safe the fish are for human consumption. They are testing for mercury levels in the fish, and if they're too much, they won't be a safe source for food.
Cut bow.
Parks and Wildlife see every fish up close.
Rainbow, 245. 154.
Mercury hasn't been an issue, but they're also checking for whirling disease, a neurological disorder that can kill the fish. And so far, the population has thrived and no illness has set in.
It's like a brand new river.
Right, it's like a new river. It's really kind of cool to see how far it's come.
On the Big Thompson River, Stan Bush, covering Colorado First.